Well, fall is just days away, and that means San Antonio is ready to turn the calendar to spooky season. This Saturday, Paranormal Fest returns to the historic Victoria's Black Swan Inn, and it's billed as the largest paranormal festival in the U.S. It's thrown annually by the minds behind the Curious Twins Paranormal and Ghost Tours. For more insight on what attendees can expect, we spoke with one of the twins, Stefan Garza Guzman. For those who don't know what this whole event entails, is give me a little bit of some backstory, some history of how it began, what we can expect, all the good things.
Yeah, so several years ago, we started Paranormal Fest as kind of a small event, one that would bring the community together, that, people who are interested in spooky things, paranormal things, and it really blew up. We had so much interest. We had people coming from all over the state, and so we thought, okay, well, this is an opportunity. We can really do some cool stuff. So this event we do every year, and we bring out speakers from all over the country who are experts in their fields. We have a vendor market of spooky vendors. We also have tours of the property over at Victoria's Black Swan Inn, which is known to be a rather haunted property.
Oh, okay. So I'm not familiar with the hauntedness that is Black Swan Inn. Possibly give me some insight of what makes it so
Yeah.
spooky.
Yeah, for sure. So the history of the property is really interesting. It's known to be a place that our indigenous people, our Native Americans, they dwelled, they thrived there, but also it was a battle site. In 1842, there was the Battle of Salado that took place there. And it's also connected to the Dawson's Massacre, in which 36 Texians died in one day. The next day, when we had the battle, we had 60 members of the Mexican army die. So there was a lot of death in one single area. And then we've also had different kinds of families who have lived there and dwelled there. And so altogether, about 115 people have died on that property. So it is known to be rather active, and it's kind of a paranormal destination for people to go and experience for themselves.
Okay, well, if you want to get that eerie feeling, definitely look. See, the light just flickered. Okay, what can attendees look forward to possibly that's different this year around that maybe are some new changes being brought in?
Yeah, so this year we're really excited to share a special museum experience, and it's two parts. So the first part is people can go through and experience the world's largest collection of Casper memorabilia. And we actually have the holder for that Guinness World Record here in San Antonio, and she is going to be showcasing some of her collection. And the second part of it is a Ouija talking board exhibit. So we have a gentleman who's with Unknown Ventures here in town, and he is going to be displaying over 20 of his talking boards, his Ouija boards.
Wow. Okay. Leaving you with one last question. What do you think makes San Antonio such a fertile ground for, spooky tourism and ghost stories and all the things?
Yeah, and I think it is the history for sure. There have been so many different kinds of communities who have lived here throughout the years. We've kind of been a melting pot of different types of folks coming here, and all of those communities have their own stories of life and stories of death. And so I think that that plays a huge part into why San Antonio is really considered one of the most haunted cities in America.
Thank you, Stephen, for joining us. If you want to join in on the fun this weekend, adults tickets start at $59 with VIP experiences available. Tickets can be purchased at the Curious Twins website, curioustwins.com.